Hey guys, Huff Daddy here, and welcome back to The Taylor Show. This week, Social Media Mania.
Hey guys, Taylor here. Recently, I began following Ricky Martin on Twitter, and OMG, he's living La Tweeta Loca.
Welcome to The Taylor Show.
Ooh.
Alright, so these days, pretty much every American, or pretty much everyone from a westernized country has a smartphone. Through it, they can access all forms of social media, and thus all the dangers that come with it.
So, we went ahead and interviewed a few people, and right now we're just going to talk about the groundbreaking things they said, and later we have a guest that will be asking the same questions. So, we're going to start off. The first question we asked people was, how has social media affected your public life? Our first guy, who's a football player at our school here, named Keyshawn, he said that social media has really affected how he is recruited and how he meets new coaches, which he thinks is absolutely wonderful. Viviana, a senior here at Tulare Western High School, she decided to say that she posts everything she does on social media. And then we interviewed a freshman who will give you a different side to the story.
One who was very resistant.
Very resistant. He was not into being interviewed. He was almost rude about it, but that is A-okay. We're not going to name any names. And so he wanted to tell us that he does not use any type of social media. In fact, he only uses Snapchat, which is quite crazy to me in these days. It's terrifying.
I know.
So we asked another question. Has social media ever had any negative or positive effects on you? Keyshawn says, Union always wants to talk mess. Were his words, and they're wise, let me tell you. He says that you're always going to see people, hating on you, but you just got to keep through it, because there's always the positives, like getting to meet new coaches and recruiting coaches, so it's amazing. Viviana said around the same thing. There's always people that are going to talk bad about you, but you just got to ignore it. And the freshman, that we're not going to name his name because of his answers, he said no. He doesn't know if it's negative or positive because he doesn't use it, which
makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Ah, silly kid.
So
gotta love him.
So we have a special guest today named Kendall Hatfield. Everybody welcome Kendall, please. Woo! So, Kendall, we're going to ask you a question right now. How has social media affected your public life? Y'all, Kendall is on the hot seat right now. Let's give her some.
Well, I think social media has affected me in a good way. I'm able to share memories with my friends and family who I don't see every day or talk to.
That's
Excellent
good.
Answer.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
So, Kendall kind of answered our second question there. She said that it's a positive effect, but Kendall, spill the juicy deets. Has social media ever had any negative effects on you?
Well, a couple times on Twitter, there's been some Twitter fights.
Oof.
Yeah, those get pretty crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Twitter's such a place.
Wild.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Twitter, we did a poll on Twitter here, and there was some crazy results. We found that Twitter believes that Twitter is their favorite social media, which may be a little biased, but we're going to ignore that for a second here.
Definitely biased.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. That's funny stuff. So,
Instagram all the way.
Snapchat came in second, Instagram was in third, and Facebook had no votes. So nobody is a fan of Facebook, probably because there's no moms on Twitter, Am I right? So yeah, maybe we will try, a different place to do a poll this next time, but
Hopefully
we're just going to...
MySpace or
Yeah.
Christian Mingle, hopefully.
Yeah, Christian Mingle, that's a good one, Farmers, you don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Bringing that, we are sponsored by Farmers Only, so we're just going to say thank you to them. Hey, farmers, we love you.
Love your farmers.
So, here's the thing. Me and Will have a little bit of a disagreement here. We were talking about it before the show. It got pretty hectic. We don't want to get too hectic on the Taylor Show here today, but it's something we got to talk about. It really is. So, do you want to bring it up, Will, or...
Alrighty. Personally, Taylor, I respect you. I love this show. I love being on here. It's always a blessing coming on the Taylor Show. But frankly, we need to be more hectic about this. It's a subject that, you know what, if I offend anybody, that's good. You need to listen to opinions that offend you more. I'm gonna come in strong. Social media is pretty much the downfall of social interaction.
Well, now I don't know a lot about that. I don't know if that's true.
Taylor, I'll let you finish, but may I finish my statements, please?
Go for it.
All right, thank you, Taylor. Oh man, you know.
Will's got a knife to my neck here.
Taylor, don't insult me.
Guys, come on. This is serious stuff.
You know, what happens? Say you're a freshman in high school or college. You're just breaking your way out. You're finally finding yourself, and you get put in these situations that are awkward, and you don't know what to do, and you just kind of there's a big crowd, and they all think they know where they're going. You don't know where you're going. You're freaking out, and instead of trying to interact with them, instead of trying to come up and approach them and make friends instantly, those kids, they pull out their smartphones and they hop on social media, and they set up walls around them, and you can't break through those walls. They don't want those walls to be broken. They hide, and they're the only friends they'll ever end up having is just their friends on Twitter from halfway around the world that they'll never be able to interact with, and that's sad. Whatever happened to true friendship? Social media happened.
I understand where you're coming from there, Will, but I'm gonna have to say sometimes that's a good thing. There's, to an extent, you need to be able to branch out and meet new people. Yes, we should tell our kids maybe put the phone down every once in a while. Michelle Obama was really big on that. The whole 60 minutes play a day, really big on that. Good for her. Maybe we'll get her on the show next time to argue with you some more on that.
Special guest.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, social media, there's the negatives and the positives. There's a lot going on it, but I do think that it is a pretty good place. There's a lot of things you can do on there, meet new people. Maybe, again, they should go on a little less, but I mean, what can you do, So, unfortunately, we're running out of time here. We've gone about 8 minutes over.
Yeah, far too long.
That is A-okay. You know what? We have enough time for all of you guys who are loyal listeners. We just want to thank you guys for staying strong with us. So the remaining question is social media positive or is it negative? Is it having a positive influence on our children or is it having a negative influence on our children? I would love to hear back to you with you guys. Please comment on this post. Let us know what you want us to talk about next. And this has been Huff Daddy and Taylor on the Taylor Show, and a special thanks to Kendall Hathaway for coming out with us. Anything else you'd like to add, Huff Daddy?
Yeah. One final statement. You talked about, is how is it directly affecting our kids? And frankly, our kids aren't kids anymore. Kids are supposed to go outside. They're supposed to play. They're supposed to get dirty, and they're supposed to beat each other up. And it's good for them. It's good for them to have physical friends and a physical life. And it can't all be digital, and it seems that the media they want to end I don't know what to call it, childhood pretty much. Kids are growing up too fast. Get off social media. Anyone who's listening and they're under 12, stop.
Go read a book. Go outside and play. Have a good day, guys.
Beat each other up.
Thank you so much, Will. Again, Kendall.
Love you, Taylor.
I love you guys so much. I'm so glad you guys have come out today. Thank you to this live studio audience. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome. Whoa. Yeah, awesome. Good job, guys. Yeah, keep clapping. All right, so we're signing off today. We will see you next time on The Taylor Show. Goodbye, everybody.
Huff Daddy out.